to programs and services, which is where we'd rather put it. So thank you again to Biden Construction and Doug's over there. You know, when none of these things are really official until the last speech is made and the ribbon's cut and it's properly documented on social media. So many of the people that are here today had quite a bit to do with making this all possible, and we're going to hear from them. I had the least amount to do with this, so I will be turning this over to those people very quickly. All right. First of all, again, thank you for joining us, and let's kick this thing off by turning this over to Inivel Ruiz, who is our Director of Human Services.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Inivel Ruiz, Director of Human Services. I've been with Centro Hispano for many years now, and I'm just really excited to be here today and that you're here joining us today. It's been quite a journey that has brought us here. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support, the support that you have given us to make today a reality. I always say that a little faith goes a very long way. And here you are, witnesses to what a lot of faith, passion, hard work, determination, and support can build. It has been over a year in the making, and I'm delighted to stand here and present to you the new home of Centro Hispano's Information and Referral Services. Last year, despite the fact that it felt like we didn't have a specific location, our team never stopped. Team, say hello. We continue to provide assistance and programming to our community. And just to give you an idea of what was done, we responded to 11,724 phone calls. Of those phone calls, 4,533 resulted in direct services to our clients. We were able to assist with documents, forms, rent rebates, housing and rental assistance application and services, Compass benefits, applications for food stamps, cash assistance, medical assistance, information and referral in other agencies in the community, Social Security forms and services, unemployment and employment services, phone calls, mediation for clients, crisis interventions, domestic violence, sexual violence, mental health, homelessness, medical, aging, food insecurity, notary services, our higher education scholarship applications, our collaboration with Reading Hospital and WellSky referrals, emergency food. And not only that, but we also managed to graduate 160 parents through a parental engagement program, Abriendo Puertas, opening doors. Whew. Today, we're looking forward to all the possibilities that this space will provide, continued partnerships and collaborations, and everything new that will enhance the work that Centro Hispano has been doing for decades. We'll continue to support our children, our families, our community. Our work is rewarding, sometimes challenging, and at times it can be heartbreaking. But it's a labor of love. I only have one ask. We need for you to spread the word. Let others know that our new home is here. Centro Hispano is here to welcome everyone. Thank you. And now, please welcome Victoria Drismala, representing U.S. Congresswoman Chrissy Houlihan.
Thank you so much. Buenos dias. Good morning. It's an honor to be here celebrating the opening of Centro Hispano's Welcome Center during the tail end of Hispanic Heritage Month. My name is Victoria, and I am a member of the U.S. Representative Chrissy Houlihan's team. Chrissy had planned to attend this event as well as others in the district today, but last-minute schedule changes have kept her in Washington, D.C. If you haven't heard, we still need a new Speaker of the House. Chrissy sends a warm hello to our new office neighbors. Please know that part of the PA06 district team is located upstairs, and our caseworkers have full portfolios. We assist with Social Security, housing, Veterans Affairs, and more. My cases follow USCIS and the State Department, which means everything from immigration to visas to passports. Please don't hesitate to pay us a visit if you need advocacy or just to say hello. Visítenos en nuestra oficina. Le podemos ayudar con cuestiones de inmigración, ciudadanía, pasaportes, el seguro social, y más. We're excited to have Centro Hispano sharing this space with us, as many of the constituents we work with live in and around Reading. We are glad to be able to partner with this organization to share resources, spaces, and knowledge. Their contribution to the community is immeasurable, and in the half a year I've been here, I've come to know the organization as the center of Reading, a pillar that supports the Latino community with fierce pride and dignity. In 2023, Centro Hispano was a recipient of a community project funding grant from the federal government. Community project funding is a direct federal assistance that Chrissy advocates for down in Washington, which can support a dozen or so local needs, such as supporting local first responders, schools, and service organizations through federal funds. The funding Chrissy successfully advocated for on behalf of Centro Hispano totaled just over $600,000. The funds were for the establishment of Centro Hispano's Health Hub, which provides bilingual health services to families in need and is located just around the corner. While not directly linked to today's celebration, we are proud that Chrissy's support is able to help the overall growth of Centro Hispano's initiatives, enabling this crucial organization to grow and direct resources to other projects such as the Welcome Center. It has been my ongoing pleasure to work with Representative Chrissy Houlihan's team. Chrissy's father immigrated to the U.S. as a young child, fleeing the Holocaust in Europe with his mother. Both of my parents also came to this country as young adults with a dream. And though our families come from different corners of the world, El Salvador and Poland, they shared the same determination to build a strong foundation for their siblings, their parents, and eventually their children to succeed in the United States. I was inspired to help those trying to do the same by watching them prove that the American dream is possible with hard work. I work on immigration issues on behalf of our constituents because, unfortunately, the immigration process is long and complicated. It's hard, and I recognize my privilege in being born a citizen, even though most of my family members were not. Latino culture is primarily about familial ties. La familia es todo. And I see my parents in the folks that come into our office, and I want to help open doors for them as others did for my family, to allow them to work and dream and build. So I'm grateful that Centro Hispano and our office have una relación fuerte, and we both seek to serve all members of our community here in El Corazón de Reading. And I hope that you will join me in thanking Mike Toledo and the entire Centro Hispano family for their unwavering support for the Latino community. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Victoria. And thank you to U.S. Congresswoman Chrissy Houlihan. And now I'd like to introduce to you our Chief Operating Officer, Rick Olmos.
Good morning, and thank you for all being here. My name is Rick Olmos, COO of Centro Hispano. I just wanted to give a brief word of one of the things you're going to see when you do have a chance to go inside is our new computer lab, which is here for workforce development, very key to one of the Centro Hispano's missions. And the fact is, our computer lab has been down since COVID. And then we left our home, and so we didn't have a place to put it. And now we have 9 computers ready to be used for unemployment, for resume writing, if you have classes you need to take online, if you need to email a family member in another country, these computers are available to you at any time that we are open. So the workforce development is very important for us. We work with Tech Center, we work with RAC, we work with all the colleges and many of the companies around Reading. And so we just want to let people know that the Welcome Center is truly a welcome center. You are welcome to come. All of our staff are bilingual, bicultural, so they can help you in whatever language you need. We are here for you. So just be sure to come through the doors and be ready to work, because if you are coming to look, they just might ask you, hey, you want to volunteer? And it happens a lot. So thank you for being here. Thank you to our board members that are hiding in the back because they're tall. So thank you.
Thank you, Rick. And now, please welcome State Senator Judy Schwenk.
Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning. It's so good to see our seniors. You're waiting to get inside, right? I am so pleased to be here today. And one thing I have to say, we had a staff conference this morning, and we go over the events, the things that we're at. And I remember saying to my staff members, if the ribbon cuttings that I've been at this week are any indication of what's going on in our wonderful city of Reading, we're in a good place. Right? This is my third one, and I have a fourth one tomorrow. And this is one that is very, very important to me. Over the years, I've had a wonderful relationship. Our entire team has had a wonderful relationship with the Hispanic Center. It is, it's helped us to be able to offer the state resources that so many of our constituents need. And we've had opportunity to sit side by side with some of the staff from Centro Hispano. We've been able to offer on-site consultations with folks. So here we are today at a Welcome Center, which will even enhance the services that the Hispanic Center can offer. And I have a citation, of course, I have a certificate, but I thought it was important, because we're talking about resources and information, to introduce one of my team members and colleagues, Zulema Valabla, who is our assistant, particularly with the Hispanic community, and who has spent time at the Hispanic Center. So Zulema, I'm going to turn this over to you to read this in Spanish for us.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Zuleima Villalba y estoy aquí con la senadora estatal Judy Schwenk. Centro de bienvenida del Centro Hispano. Considerando que la senadora estatal Judy Schwenk extiende sus más sinceras felicitaciones al Centro de bienvenida del Centro Hispano por celebrar su ceremonia de inauguración. Okay. Considerando que la misión del Centro Hispano es apoyar y mejorar la aculturación de la población latina en la área de Reading, a través de iniciativos colaborativos diseñados para permitir que las personas mejoren su calidad de vida. Ahora, por lo tanto, la senadora estatal Judy Schwenk extiende sus más sinceras felicitaciones por esta ocasión, con gran respeto por todos los involucrados y por sus grandes esfuerzos y logros que este evento representa, y les desea a todos una vida de éxito. Muchas gracias.
Zulema stands ready to help, as we heard of our federal offices doing work on immigration. We do work on birth certificates, as well as motor vehicle licenses, all of the state services, as my colleague, Representative Cepeda Freites, also does too. So there are other resources available to you. We hope you avail yourself of them. But today, we honor and celebrate this Welcome Center, which will greatly enhance the services that we can offer, and it's just another indication of how important diversity is in our community. We will continue to do that. Thank you.
Gracias a la senadora Judy Schwenk. Thank you to Senator Judy Schwenk for always, for many, many years, support, information and referral, and Centro Hispano in our services. And now I'd like to introduce to you our community builder and initiative coordinator, Laura Cordero. And she has a special guest with her today.
All right. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is my +1, Mateo. So we are thrilled for Centro's growth and expansion into this new building. Thank you for there's so many community members and leaders that have made this possible today. So I just want to give another round of applause. Thank you for making this possible, for being our advocates, supporters, and cheerleaders. When we started, I help with a partnership called the Harwood Institute. When we started our partnership with Harwood in 2021, we undertook a series of conversations with over 175 community members. We wanted to understand better the aspirations and challenges that the community faces in Reading, specifically around education, and how we can help to foster a new education agenda, working in partnership in the community, and build on the progress we have seen over these years. One of the things we heard from the community was the desire for more informal and formal spaces to get together, to engage, build trust, create shared meaning, and take collective action together. Over the last year and a half, while we haven't been in this space, we have been so blessed by community partners to open up their spaces to us. We've had different meetings, workshops, events at Penn State Berks, RAC, GoggleWorks, BCCF, just all over the community that have opened their doors to us. And now we're so glad that we can further open our doors with a brand new, beautiful space here at the Gateway Building. You know, there's going to be 2 different training rooms that we can offer to the community to use, not just for Centro's activities, but how we can all create these shared spaces together for the betterment of our community. As Rick had mentioned, we have the community computer lab that's open to anyone to use. And also there's conference rooms. This, like I said, this is for all to use for your organizations, for your meetings, for your own actions that you want to do in the community. Thank you. So, as has been Centro Hispano's commitment for decades, we warmly welcome you to join us. Mi casa es su casa. Bienvenidos y gracias.
Thank you, Laura, and her guest. And now, I'd like to welcome PA State Representative Joanny Cepeda Fritis. Buenos dias, good morning. It's always an honor. Yes, good morning, buenos dias. Thank you. That's right, que se sienta la energía, ¿verdad que sí? Decimos presente siempre, ¿verdad que sí? Seguro. Okay, so it's always a pleasure and an honor to be here when we have grand openings, you know, when our community has these great accomplishments. You know, Centro Hispano has been that pillar that Congressman Houlihan mentioned in her speech. You know, for me, it symbolizes a beacon. The Centro is that beacon of hope, the beacon of light, a beacon that is so intentional about our community progressing, about advancing as a community, about opening its doors to provide services not only to the local community, but beyond, right? Because your work has extended far beyond the city of Reading. You've gone into the entire Berks County and even to the island of Puerto Rico and others that have been victims of hurricanes and natural disasters. So my name is Joanny Cepeda Freitas. I'm your state representative. Prior to that, I was also on city council representing this district. I'm also a neighbor having an actual business called Mi Casa Su Casa. So thank you for that plug, Laura, right? I'm just kidding. You know, right up the block. But what I love about our community, what I love about what the Centro Hispano has fostered, and you know, Mike, we got to give you credit, Mike Toledo, the executive director, and his team, because
You pour into our community with a lot of heart, dedication, with a lot of love, right? And you don't see that in a lot of places. And what better space, right, to be at the gateway of one of the main gateways into our city, right? To be opening your doors, to be a welcoming center right here at the Gateway building. How, like, is that coincidental? I think that was very intentional. You know, I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason, because I remember when you had to move from your original space and you were trying to explore options. And you are like the most important, dynamic, special location in the city of Reading. And I'm so grateful to have Centro here in the city. Centro Hispano is such an asset, as I mentioned, not only to the city, to the county, but to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And on that note, I also want to say that in the capital, we celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month not that long ago, and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we recognized and awarded the Centro Hispano for being that role model. As I mentioned before, that beacon, for being that symbolic entity that really cares about its community and puts everything into nurture, to build, to create opportunities for people to improve their lifestyle, to equip them with the right tools and resources so they can seek jobs, so they can seek better health options, right? To create a space where folks, right, some of our most vulnerable folks can also congregate. So thank you so much. I'm happy to be a partner. Thank you for also opening your doors to the state legislation, right? And giving us space to really work with our community as well. So thank you. I'm looking forward to celebrating more ribbon cuttings, to continue to transform our community in so many ways. So thank you so much, and thank you for having me here. So I have the honor also of introducing, sorry, Anabel, I'm not trying to take your role here.
I just wanted to say something.
Yes.
Quick, not to interrupt you. Did anybody notice that her energy brought out the sun?
Yes! Thank you. Yes, that's what we do. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I have the pleasure of introducing our city councilman from District 6. That's right, because we are in his district, Mr. Christopher Miller. So if you can come up, thank you.
Good morning. Just so you know, my Spanish is not very good. I'm still trying to learn. Buenos dias. My neighbors have been trying to teach me, and it's been a really interesting process for me to be on city council, as I realize that the city of Reading has the largest population of Spanish-speaking people of all the nationalities in our city, and how important that community is, and how important it is to communicate with the community that I represent. It's definitely been an experience where I feel comfortable now, where I can talk to people and say, I don't mean to offend you, but I need to ask this because I don't understand. And it's made it easier for me to do my job. The reason I'm saying that is because the other thing I've realized is that the city of Reading will only be as good as its neighborhoods and the people who live in them. And so communication is an important part. This center will be an asset to doing that. And I think once we start to all realize that we have to work together to create a better city, we will be on the rise. And it's already happening. And as Johanny mentioned to me as I ran into her before we came here, she said, I said, did you survive the weekend? She said, I can't even remember. There were so many things that were happening this weekend in the city. The Puerto Rican parade, the ribbon cutting a block over at the Goggle Works, the NAACP gala. The city is now moving again, and the Spanish community is an important part of that. So I am very happy to see that the center is opening in District 6. It is an asset to District 6 and the city, and I know it's going to be an important part as we see that Reading begins to rise again. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to introduce our mayor, Eddie Moran.
Good morning. I thought it was Latinos here. Buenos dias. There we go. I don't know. They say that us Latinos are somewhat loud sometimes. Right? I wasn't feeling it. What an honor, what a privilege, what an exciting day for the city of Reading to be here and inaugurate the Centro Hispano's new office, new location. I can tell you firsthand what this means to our community. Yes, our community is represented by 67% of Latino, which is the largest outside of Philadelphia and the largest per capita in the Commonwealth. However, the Centro Hispano is not just for Latinos. I could tell you firsthand, as I have had the honors of working alongside Centro Hispano prior to being mayor, as my former capacity as a federally licensed health insurance agent, going back to 2009 and saw that Centro Hispano is open for everyone. It was amazing how many people get service. I remember how many people we felt the passion to help and would see some of these employees, these people that provide services, cry because of the need to serve whenever possible. So kudos to you. In fact, my relationship, I don't know if I ever shared this with you, back in 2009, the end of 2009, December on or about, I was just started to work with the Centro Hispano as a health insurance agent, and I went to get some change in the bank right across the street, and they told me, "Oh, so you're the new executive director?" Because they saw me in a suit. And I said, no. And in January 2010, Mike was selected as the executive director, which I am so grateful, because you certainly have poured your passion, dedication, professionalism to bring the Centro Hispano to another level. Yes. So, it's been 13 years since we met. I hope that you're here for another 30, 40, whatever years, because I think our better days are yet to come when it comes to Centro Hispano in the city of Reading. So, le quiero dar las felicitaciones a todos, a la comunidad, especialmente a nuestra gente latina, porque por fin tienen su lugar nuevamente, su casa nuevamente, donde ustedes pueden venir a recibir los servicios que el Centro Hispano ofrece y que tanto necesitamos. Porque el Centro Hispano es una familia, no es un servicio. Y nosotros los latinos sabemos lo importante que es eso cuando necesitamos una ayudita y no sabemos a dónde ir. Centro Hispano siempre está presente. So, felicidades a ustedes, a nuestra comunidad, porque por fin tenemos el espacio que nos merecemos y Centro Hispano nos ofreció eso. So, felicidades nuevamente. I am going to go offline real quick and make two quick announcements. One is that State Representative Johanny Freites, Cepeda Freites, and I are hosting a job fair in Glenside today until 2 p.m. So please make your way there if you're seeking employment. We have some amazing employers seeking for good people like we are here. I also want to get away from the fact that we are celebrating today. Today is a day of joy. But let's not forget the tragedies that are happening within our world, specifically those that are happening in Israel. So I'm going to ask you to please take a moment and let's have a moment of silence in respect of those that are suffering tragedies in Israel. Thank you. May God bless you all. Dios me los bendiga. Los quiero mucho.
Thank you, Eddie, for those beautiful words. Thank you. And now, I'd like to welcome our fearless leader, Mr. Michael Toledo.
Thank you. Good morning. Bienvenido, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right. So good morning, friends and family, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and members of our wonderful community. I stand before you today with immense pride and joy as we come together to celebrate the official opening of the Centro Hispano Welcome Center. Did I get it right? Centro Hispano Welcome Center. A place where our community will find the support and services they need to thrive. A place that is a symbol of hope, of unity, and compassion. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have supported us and who have contributed to making this dream a reality for us. Whether you donated your time, your resources, your experience, your expertise, your commitment to the Centro and the well-being of our community has made this moment possible. Our heartfelt thanks go out to every volunteer, sponsor, and supporter who has been a part of this incredible journey. The Centro Hispano and our commitment to break down barriers of access is a testament to the belief that every individual in our community deserves a fair and equitable opportunity to succeed. It's a place where people of all backgrounds, ages, and circumstances can access vital social services, education, and support to help them overcome challenges and reach their full God-given potential. At the heart of the Centro, you will find compassionate and dedicated staff, eager to listen and provide assistance to anyone who walks through our doors. They are here to offer guidance, resources, and a friendly smile to everyone who needs it. Our doors are open to all, without judgment or discrimination. We aim to foster a community where everyone feels welcome, respected, and valued. The Centro is a convener in our community and will strive to be a hub of empowerment. From our parent education programs to our job training digital lab, we will provide the resources to help individuals become self-reliant and confident in facing life's challenges. Our goal is to provide a stepping stone towards a brighter future for all members of our community. To the people that we serve, to our seniors here, and we're so honored to have, the namesake of the Centro Hispano is the Centro Hispano Daniel Torres Inc. Well, we're very fortunate and blessed to have his son with us, my godfather, my padrino, Mariano Torres, who's here. So Mariano, thank you for being here. Bendición. But to all the people that we serve, I want to say that the Welcoming Center is a safe haven where you can find the support you need to overcome any obstacle in your path. It's a place where your dreams and aspirations are taken seriously and where we are committed to helping you to achieve them. We believe in your potential and we are here to empower you. So as we cut the ribbon today, we symbolize not just the official opening today, but the beginning of a new era of hope and opportunity in our community. So I invite all of you to please explore our services, the programs, the resources that we have, that the Centro has to offer, and join us in creating a stronger, more inclusive, and thriving community for all. So I want to thank you for being a part of this ribbon cutting today. Together we can achieve incredible things. Let's continue to work hand in hand, spreading kindness and support throughout our beloved community. Thank you. And let's make a positive impact on the lives of those that we serve. All right? Thank you. All right, so at this time, we're going to do the ribbon cutting. So I'm going to quickly move this out of the way. Whoop. Board members who are here, if you could please come join me. Our elected officials who are here who spoke, please come join us as we heavy. Wow. Go ahead, look and take it easy. Wow. Yes. Staff. Oh, well, staff here. All right. Staff, we're going to have you. All right, we're real come on, we got all this room over here, family. Come on over. We got all this room over here.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me a bell. You ready? How about everybody get
Seniors.
in here?
Uno, cuenta. Uno, dos.
All right. Thank you. Now, hold on.
However,
We have a surprise. A year ago, today, or yesterday, we did our ribbon cutting at Casa La Amistad. We have those ribbons that we cut. What we would like to do now is we would like to do a ribbon uniting. Okay? We're uniting the Centro, the Welcome Center, with Casa La Amistad, bringing together and uniting our community with the Centro, but also, as the mayor mentioned, with what's going on in Israel, with the challenges that are being faced, we can be the example and the symbol in Reading, how a community as diverse as ours can come together, be stronger together, and create those bonds that last forever. Okay? So, where do we have the pieces? All right. So, I'm going to ask our senior, give a piece for Jeannie, representing our seniors. All right. And if we have another piece here, all right, our community, our community. So if I can have some members of the community over here, it doesn't matter who you are, because you're all a part.
Maria.
Come on over. Come on over. All right, come be a part. All right, and what I'm going to ask, where's Mariana? Mariana, please come and join us. All right. All right. And if we can all, what we'd like to do is if we can lock arms. Lock arms. All of us, we can all lock arms together, okay? To show the bond that we have together. So those that are over here, if you guys want to come fill in here, again, if we can all lock arms together. Give me a second here. All right. Again, a community that is united is a community that is strong. And that's what we represent today. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see the Centro. Let's see the Welcome Center.
Everybody, let's head on in. ¿Qué es la palabra, seniors? ¿Qué es la palabra?